Welcome to Selenium Automation Testing. So today in this video we are going to learn how to automate multiple tabs in a browser. I will show you an example. Sometimes what happens when we click on some particular button, new tab will be open. Okay, we have this web page as of now, but when I click on this button, login / trade, if I click, then the second tab, the child tab, should be open. Okay, and if I need to enter some data here as a login ID, so I need to change my control from here, this parent window, to this child window. Okay, this is known as a multiple tab problem in a Selenium. So how to manage it, means how to solve it. So first thing is we need to take the URL, which is sherkhan.com. I have already written here, and now we are going to handle multiple tab in a Selenium. So the situation is, when I click on this button, after clicking this button, the new tab will be open. Okay, so first thing is we need to click here, login and trade. So just inspect this element and create one of one XPath. Let me close this one, we don't need as of now. And I will create some basic setup. So we use web element because we are going to find the web element on the web page. So we use web element is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath, and then after finding element we are going to click. So we use element dot click method is there. So let me inspect. Okay, let me inspect one more time. Inspect. So this is our button. It contains some attributes, class name and so on. So better to use this, or okay, take any one attribute. So just press Ctrl F, // our element came inside the anchor text. So I will write A. I will use class. So class is the attribute, so we use @class is equal to, and I will provide the name of the class, this one, BTN green. Just copy and paste here. Okay, we got one of 4. Okay, no problem. So after using one attribute, I am not able to find the unique element, so I will use another method, and text method is equal to login / trade. So this is the one of one. See guys, one of one. So just copy this XPath and paste over here. Paste. Okay, Ctrl Shift F, Ctrl save. So let me run the script. It will click on the login or trade button. So just run and wait for the execution. I use mostly Chrome driver to create an XPath. It will launch the URL and click on the login / trade button, and the second tab should be open. It will launch the URL and click on the button. Okay, it clicked on this button, login / trade. So after launching this URL, I need to automate this text field. I need to enter some data here. Okay, but my control is on this page, this parent web page. Okay, now I need to take my control from this parent to this child tab. So I have already said both the window I have already said in my previous videos that both the window contain some ID, unique ID. So I will get this both the ID. Okay. So this web page should be launched after clicking on the button. So I have written the code for the click on the button. Now I will assume that both the web page should be launched properly. So it's time to get the ID of both the both the web pages. It's time to get the ID for this web page and this web page. So how to get ID? So one method is there, driver dot get window handles. It will return the ID of the web pages and it will return one list of string type. I will show you. It will return one list of the string type because the ID of window tab is in the string format. I will store inside the list. So I will write list is interface of type string window ID. Window ID is equal to driver dot find element, get window handles. Okay, it will return set, not list, because each and every set means it doesn't store duplicate. So set. Now I want to iterate the ID one by one, so I will use iterator of type string. Iterator ID is equal to window ID dot iterator. Control Shift F and Control save. Okay. So first thing is, let me comment this one. I will show you if I didn't use this code and directly try to click on this button. Which one? This button. So is it clickable or not? Let me inspect this one. I will show you. Element is equal to driver dot find element by dot xpath. After finding element, we send some value. So we use element dot send keys. ID means anything, xyz, this value. Let me inspect this one. So just explore in a proper way. So this is the text box. It contains ID or not, type, name. Okay, no ID. Okay, no problem. Control F. It comes inside the input tag. I will use this name attribute. So I will use // tag name is input. Inside the square braces @name is equal to, I will provide the name 1 of 1. I am able to find the unique element. Just copy and paste here. Control Shift F and Control save. Now without changing my control from parent to child, I will try to enter some data here in the text box. See, is it working or not? Let me save and let me run. After getting the error, I will show you how to change your control, because we didn't change the control in our script yet. Whenever after clicking on the button or link, new page should be open, we need to change our control from parent to child. It will click on the button and try to find this element, but not able to connect with this element. It clicked on the login and trade. Okay, good. We got no such element exception. Let me open Eclipse. No such element exception, because we have written the code to find this text box and enter some value, but we didn't change our control. Okay, so as of now, script will try to find this web element. Script is going to find this web element on which page? On the first page, on this web page. Okay, our script is trying to find the web element whose whose name is equal to email login ID, but script is not able to find our element on this web page because this web page is come inside the child tab, and as of now we didn't change our control from parent to child. So without changing control we are not able to enter some data into the child web page. So before entering some data we need to change our control. So let me copy and paste. Let me uncomment. So after clicking the button, new page, new tab should be open. So I will take the ID of both the web page and store inside the set of type string. Now I will iterate one by one both the ID. So as you know, first web page should be this one, parent. So it will take this ID at 0 index, and then it will take second web page ID. So I will store inside this string first tab is equal to it.next, string second tab is equal to it.next, parent web page ID at index 0, child web page ID at index 1. Okay, so as of now I have control on parent, but I need to switch my control. So I will write driver dot switch to method is there, driver dot switch to window. Which window? Second tab, because our element is present on second web page, second tab. Okay, so after switching the control I will provide some wait, or yeah, because it will take some time for me, otherwise just run and save, control shift F and control save. Okay, so this is the main URL, and as you see, after clicking, let me close this, I have taken this URL. Okay, but after clicking this button URL should be launched. Okay, so the second way is again launch your URL by using driver.get method, but this is not a proper way to launch the URL again and again based on the requirement. Okay, so better to change your control from parent to child, and this two line of code is used to get window handles, means window ID, and change your control. This line, okay, it will change your script's control from parent to child tab, or we can say child window. Okay, after changing the control, the script will be able to find the element and then it will send keys. So just control shift F and control save. At this time, if it don't face any internet issue, then it will enter the data into the text field on second web page, because we written the code for the change the control from parent to child. Let's wait for the execution. it will click and change the control from parent to child. Okay, we got, I think, timeout exception. Yeah, we got some timeout exception. Okay. Control Shift F, Control Save. After clicking the element, we are going to switch. Okay, just run again. It will click on the login/trade button. Clicked, and then it will change the control. Okay, able to see this text. Now I will show you how to change the control by the script. Okay, and I will provide some weight also. So now we change our switch from parent to child. Now it's time to change your control from again driver dot switch to window, again first tab, just for the example, and then again switch your control driver dot switch to window, dot window on second web page, and I will provide some static weight so you are able to see. Trade.sleep method is there. I will provide 3 seconds. Let me surround it with try catch block. This is only for the understanding purpose. So it will switch over control from parent to child, then wait for the 3 seconds, and again switch control from child to parent, again wait for the 3 seconds, and then again change its control from the parent to child. But now we are able to see how to change the control. Okay, it will highlight the tab. Just a second, let me run. See properly, guys. It will launch URL, and launching now. Clicked on the login/trade button. Clicked. Now we have control on second web page. It will change the control again from parent. Okay, see, then again change control from the parent to child, and then enter the data. So it will highlight the web page which we have control now. Okay, so this is the proof it changed the control. I will show you one last time so it is more meaningful for you. I will increase the weight for 4 seconds. Control Shift F, Control Save. This is the last time. Okay, from parent to child, child to parent, and again from parent to child. Okay, we got some error, I don't know what. Let me run. Save and run. The script will highlight the tab, okay, which we have control now. Okay, something went got wrong. Okay, launching. It will click on the button and change the control. See it carefully, guys. We got a timeout exception or anything. Okay, let me close this one. Control save and run. Actually, we got some error from Chrome browser. Okay, just wait for the one last time, otherwise we will change the URL. Sorry, we change our browser. Okay, click import error, I think. Okay, script is still running. Come on, click on the button. Okay, clicked. See guys carefully. Okay, the current is of now on second web page, now on first web page. Again it switched from parent to child after 4 seconds. Okay, see, it changed the control from parent to child and then enter the data. Okay, so I hope guys you get some idea from this video how to handle multiple tab or window in a Selenium. So just use this 3 to 4 line of code. First of all, get window ID from each and every web tab. It will possible using this get window handles method. Store inside this set means it will not store duplicate value, it will not store duplicate ID. Okay, and iterate one by one ID of web pages by using iterator interface, and then switch your control where you want to enter some data or enter some field or do whatever you want as per the requirement. Okay, so this is the code for the switch your control from any tab to any tab. Okay, I will share my code on my blog and I will provide the blog's URL in a description box. So I hope guys you get some idea from this video. This video is mainly made for the how to handle multiple tab in a Selenium. So if you like this video, then please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching this video guys. Thank you.